In 2011, an informal survey of the tribes who live in Kandahar and Helmand in Afghanistan reported that 92% of them had never heard of 9/11 and therefore of the justification for the international forces arriving in their lands from 2001. This mutual incomprehension in Afghanistan is at the heart of the discussion for American University Chair of Islamic Studies and former Pakistani ambassador to London, Professor Akbar Ahmed. Professor Ahmed's latest book on the region, Thistle and the Drone, portrays an ancient people at the receiving end of a terrifying new technology which is to them deceitful, devious, and even, as Professor Ahmed tells it, blasphemous.
A tribesman or tribeswoman sitting peacefully at home, and not every tribesman is related to or has anything to do with terrorism, is suddenly blown up by a drone. Out of the blue, he or his wife have no idea why they're being killed, when they're going to be killed, how they're going to be killed. And really, in traditional Muslim culture, these aspects of life and death are left in the hands of God. So God decides when death will come. And for Muslim tribesmen, for the drone operators to be assuming the powers of God in a sense, and they are Zeus-like powers, able to throw or hurl thunderbolts from the sky, causing death and mayhem on the ground below. These are supreme powers that have not been seen before in areas like Waziristan. They do create a great deal of disquiet precisely on this score. Traditionally, tribesmen have fought invading powers. They fought the British, the Russians. They fought earlier powers, the Mughal Empire, Alexander the Great, and so on. And it's always been a face-to-face conflict where there's bravery and courage and a sense of honor on both sides, always on both sides. This kind of warfare with the drone is something entirely different, and it does raise a great number of moral issues which are not being discussed here in the United States, where the discussion around drones is just beginning, is just picking up here. But the discussion is all about strategy and security particularly for American troops.
From a moral point of view, there's beginning, as you say, beginning to be some body of work now among the people who are actually having this awful stuff meted out on them. How does the mere presence of drones actually affect people?
It's devastating.